I think this is highly valuable for Heimdal, first of all, because we get a lot of interactive partner feedback. We can see what features resonate with our partners, what is adding value for them, how can we help them add more value to their customers. And clearly the other way around for them, they will get to see what new features we're bringing out, what's coming out in the coming year, how can we then help them enable that value creation to their customers and bring that forward. So we also train them on that and enable them on how to use the Heimdal stack towards their business customers. So yeah, I think highly valuable to be frank. It's been a great session with a lot of partner interaction and partners are very engaging. So yeah, extremely good. So the big revelations coming from Heimdal in 2025 is certainly that we want to double down and help MSPs run their business. So we're planning to do an AI that will help them basically utilize the Heimdal product to automate a lot of these tedious operational issues that they're facing, but at the same time also help them enable capturing more revenue from their customer base. So that's clearly a big key theme. Then we're also bringing in more integrations on the customer side, allowing that to be monitored by a SOC. So that will, for example, be firewalls, which is a thing that Heimdal has never really covered, the perimeter firewall side of the cybersecurity space. But bringing that into our threat hunting and action center and providing a SOC overlay onto that will certainly also be a key defining moment in 2025 for these MSPs, because it really allows a more complete ecosystem of management also alongside this M365 user security we've just launched. I would say you get the holy triangle covered of the perimeter, the user, and the device. I think that will really be revolutionary for the MSP space. Well, my subjective view is, of course, and this is very subjective, we are very, very close to those partners and the customers that we have. It is more of a team effort to kind of go to where we want to be, which is world domination. So I think it's really cool that we have the partners so close. We get this interactive feeling with them. It becomes more of a family, a real partnership, I would say, the way we work with them to build out our business, but also to build out their business. It's not always, fun and games. Of course, we also have problems from time to time we need to overcome and kind of combat. But it does have that kind of team feeling that we solve problems together. We help them create new value to their customers with them. It's a completely different sensation, I think, than you'd find with any other vendor. Well, I see a couple of themes, especially for the MSP community. They are facing what I would call pains of growth. And in those pains of growth, you see issues with recruiting, so you can't find qualified staff. You have the issue of the internal overhead and kind of rising cost of managing the business. And a lot of those problems you can fix with Heimdal. Because of the way we built the kind of the unified platform, we address and we've tailored to address those problems that we foresaw in the future. Whereas now, if you use our threat hunting and action center, you can basically hire your staff anywhere. It's a single pane of glass, so you don't need multi-platform logins. That really reduces that overhead, helps you scale out your business over time, and it doesn't require the same level of qualified staff because it's a software platform that will do a lot of the work for you. And at the same time, it enables you to sell more to your customers. So we really take away a lot of those themes for those MSPs and those pains of growing. And that's, of course, just an MSP theme. Then if you look on the threat side of it, of course, ransomware is still a continuous problem. But then the kind of constantly evolving threatscape that now your also users are in the security spotlight, you can say. Historically, it's been mainly the device, so bringing in the users to that security spotlight has also been a theme of late, which is also why, of course, we've used this launched this M365 user security to address those concerns for those MSPs and those mid-market businesses that want to solve those new security issues that are arising in the market. I don't think actually there were any surprises, but what stood out to me is the volume of feedback that we're getting. Partners are so engaged, they really like the forum, really love the product, which is great, of course, but they are so engaged and want us to help them increase their business and the ease of how they deliver their business to customers. That's been probably the most emotionally impactful on me, that these partners are so engaged with us that it's tremendous. Well, it was really cool as we had the session. We were kind of already embedding some of the feedback as we went along. You almost saw our CTO started coding on some of it. That's not entirely true, but you can really see the impression it's making on the team. How we're adapting that feedback is really, I would call it live, because we're right there on the spot, taking it. It fits well into the strategic planning that we're already doing. So in the coming weeks and months, you can start expecting a lot of that to come out at the other end of our coding cycles.